Okay, this is Fabian Lyon from the Game Changers with Fabian Lyon podcast, and also Miami Herald reporter. I'm here with Thompson, Ausar Thompson. They both just completed a dynamic second season in the NBA. And first off, thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking the time today.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we're actually here at Florida Atlantic University. These are two Pine Crest grads, and they're going to be bestowed honorary degrees today, which is a really, really big deal. Eamon, let me start with you first. Once again, welcome to our show. What does receiving this award in literally in a couple minutes mean to you?
It means a lot, this is where I grew up, 8th grade through 11th grade. I had to look for new opportunities going into 12th grade, but I always felt like a Pine Crest Panther. So just them trying to present me with an honorary degree, means a lot.
Okay. And Ausar, how about you? What does this mean? And both you known for your exemplary character on and off the court, and have taken that to the NBA. Why is that important for you to keep your reputation?
Could you ask the question again?
That's too good. Yeah. So I was saying, when both you were at Pine Crest, you're known for your exemplary character on and off the court. So just tell me, what does this honorary degree mean to you, just knowing that acknowledges that as being a big part of getting this degree?
It means a lot, keeping our character, I don't know. I think it means a lot.
It means a lot.
It does mean a lot.
Yeah, okay. So, Eamon, first of all, today was announced that you made the All-NBA first team on defense. Congratulations. What does that mean for you?
It means, I've always taken pride in my defense since the Pine Crest days, since before that.
Right.
And that was one of my goals going into the year, to be first team on defense. So just being one of the youngest players to do it, and doing my second year, that's one of my goals I always strive for, so it's a lot.
Okay. Where did you make a jump this year, you feel, especially defensively, obviously helping lead Houston to the playoffs, one of the best records in the Western Conference?
I feel like my IQ defensively got better. I feel like I always had all the, skills defensively, but just like, knowing where to be at, just helping my teammates around me, so I feel like that's where I improved a lot.
What does it mean for you to have these Hall of Fame players say on the national telecast all the time that you're a lockdown defender? And coming from them, what does that mean for you?
I mean, these are some of the people I watched growing up, so getting praise from them means a lot.
Ausar, how about your game? You helped Detroit get to the first round, and the Knicks now are playing the Pacers. What was that experience like, and what are you looking ahead as far as future years in your development?
It was super fun. In the future, I'm looking forward to being a great player, being one of the greatest, getting defensive player of the years, first team defense, first team in general, and just helping put Detroit back on the map, because this year was a good first step. We made it to the first round, but that wasn't the goal. The goal was to win it all, and that's the goal every year. So, I'm just looking forward to that. Blessed to be able to play basketball every chance I step out on the court. So, give it my all. That's it.
Right. And you helped orchestrate one of the biggest turnarounds I believe in NBA history in terms of the year before. So, how do you two kind of support each other? You're in different cities. You're jumping off planes and everything. How do you two, because you're so close, obviously, how do you two support each other in between games and check up on each other? How does that hold?
I watch a lot of his games. He watches a lot of my games. And we'll talk about it. We talk a lot of jokey trash too, so that's part of it, just keeping things light. But we give each other pointers too.
Okay. And Ausar, what do you see in Eamon's game? And Eamon, I'm going to ask you, what do you see in his game?
What do I see in his game?
Yeah.
What do you see, bro?
Underrated scorer, extremely good defender. Underrated defender too, because defensive first team is that was the lowest award I feel like he could have gotten. I feel like he should have been DPOY when you really look at the stats and stuff. So that's, it's very
for another day. And his passing, I mean, he's really has no weaknesses, I feel, except, like, he has no weaknesses. I'll never say he has a weakness. Just working on his shot, that's it. I don't think it's a necessity, as people say, but
Man.
it could definitely help.
Turn this way just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt. And Eamon, how about Ausar's game and the tips that you might have given him this year?
Just this year for Ausar, I felt like he, from rookie year to this year, confidence went up. People are seeing like the flashes, like he can run an offense. He can be secondary, primary ball handler. He can pass the ball, he can play, make, he can do everything.
Right.
So, and especially defensive, like if he played enough games, like there'll be no question what team he would have been on. I might have been on second team. So just like really the experience getting to play, and he didn't even have a whole summer to work. So I expect that from Ausar. You know what he did this year. It's next year what I feel like he's gonna bring. That's like people are gonna be surprised. Nobody in the Thompson household would be surprised.
Right.
I don't think anybody at OTE. I don't think anybody at the Pistons about. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So as far as tough matchups in the league for you, Eamon, who is your toughest matchup in the league? None. Okay. All right. Did you pattern obviously your brother is a great defensive, but did you pattern your game after any of the great DPO
defensively?
Yeah, defensively.
Nah, not at all. I think it was just kind of like a natural thing. Our dad always stressed defense, so I mean it was me and Ausar like the top of the zone, and I think it was always probably the worst thing for opponents growing up. So it was just always a part of me. I never really patterned it after anybody.
Okay. All right. How about you, Ausar, as far as the best, toughest matchup in the league for you? Anybody comes to mind?
I can't think of anybody.
Okay.
He knew the answer before.
Right.
I already had that whole bit in my head, so
Yeah, nobody. I feel like, I go every night. I've never looked at somebody and was like, oh, I gotta do this to stop them. Actually, that's not true. But I've never looked at anybody like I was worried about stopping them.
Right.
I knew I was gonna stop them, and if I didn't stop them, I was just like, I'm gonna stop them next time. And that was it.
How important is it to have a quick memory? Like you might get beat, you might get on the previous play, but how important it is to kind of put that behind you and move on to the next play?
I'm super. I get scores out. I don't even think about it. I'm just like, if anything, I might pick you up full court the next play. If you make me fall across me, I'll do it again because I'm like, that was a fluke. I'm not to show you.
Right.
I would just say, people always stress the short-term memory. Like, can't get too high, too low. Just because I lock up, I do one game, I gotta go do it every time we play. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. All right. Well, my last thing is there's talk of you possibly playing for Jamaica this year, and they're doing a lot of great things down in Jamaica, getting that team together. Is there anything you want to say about that possibility at this time?
Shoot. I'm working on getting my citizenship, so it's the only thing I can say.
Okay.
Anything is possible. Maybe I play for Puerto Rico or something.
Right.
I play for Italy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me with Tech. Tech. Somebody from Tech.
Yeah.
It's one of my teammates.
Okay.
So I'm just joking, by the way.
Yeah. All right. So as far as the last 4 teams left, what are your thoughts on them, and who do you kind of expect to meet in the final?
I expect Thunder. The East is where it gets hard. I really don't know, honestly. I expect Thunder to have a
toss-up.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. Yeah, that's what my expectations.
Thunder. How about you, Ausar?
I got the Thunder versus the. I want to say Knicks, but I think I'm gonna say Pacers.
Right.
Because last night's one is just that's a tough one.
Tough one.
But the Knicks have the people. They have the veterans to not feel a type of way about it. The And they beat us, and we were the best team in the league. So maybe they do win it all. So
that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was funny.
What does it mean to come back home? This is a homecoming, and just know that all the people that are inspired by you, especially the young people even graduating today, you're going to be on stage. Can you just talk about that, and then we're done?
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, a lot of these dudes went to school here when they were in 7th grade. I just learned, so I feel kind of old now. When I was in 11th, so a lot of these guys watched us, help Pine Crest win a state championship, and I would hope that inspired them. I don't know if it did, but I hope that inspired them to, try to be great in anything they do, just like we do.
Okay, Ausar.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of people here were in 8th grade when we won the state championship. So it's weird that I didn't even go to school with any of the people here, but it's also cool to see, be able to inspire the next generation. And yeah.
Okay, all right, amen. And Ausar Thompson, thank you so much for your time. Nice to see you again after 2 years. I'll come to you at Pine Crest. All right, best of luck in your career. Okay,
You as well.
all right.